everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Scarlett, and today we're going to be playing Hogwarts. My wrist just cracked. I don't know if you can hear that. We're going to be playing Hogwarts Legacy, where we left off, which I think was like part 3, maybe 4. I'm not really sure. That video was like 6 hours long. I kind of just wanted to record as much as I could and put it into one video so I could just, you know, kind of just put the whole game out, but I haven't done that, and I actually haven't played in a minute, so I don't know. Let's just hop back into it. I don't remember where we left off at all, for some reason. I don't remember. Wow. And it literally wasn't even that long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago.
Truth.
It has to fit.
Okay, let me see. Oh, that's map. Okay. Why did I forget like all of the buttons?
Revelio.
Which one's? Which one is Q?
Protego.
Okay.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
I feel like I've done this already. Okay, we're just gonna...
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Oh!
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
Okay,
Unbelievable.
don't remember that happening. Okay. So, I'm guessing we're gonna just head out if it loads. Boy, bye. Get out of here.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the
Can
next
I
trial
help
as soon as I
you,
can.
or- What the heck? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to freaking do something on Instagram and it's not working. Anyways, what I'm trying to freaking do is I'm trying to shut up, bro. I'm tired of you. I'm so sorry. I hate walking by her. So what I was trying to do on Instagram, I was like, oh my god, I can't speak. I've been watching What We Do in the Shadows. Oh my gosh, why is it like, I don't know. It's so good. It's so funny to me, and I'm waiting for them to do their last couple of episodes because it's like right now I think they have like 5 more episodes to post. I'm not really sure. I think they do it like every other Tuesday or every Tuesday, and I'm waiting for it, and I really like them, and I'm waiting for it. And I just posted something about it on Instagram, and I'm waiting for it to upload. That's it. Okay, we need to level up. Okay, we can do this. definitely... Okay, yeah. Oh, just walk through the door.
It's always so exciting to be the
Anyways, I'm so excited for them to post those new seasons. Release new seasons? No, episodes? Release new episodes? I don't know, man. Oh, this way. So excited, though.
Revelio.
Ooh, there's a chest or a bomb. Oops, wrong button. I'm trying to be more talk. I mean, I get some people don't really like playthroughs of like videos of talking. They'd rather have like nobody talk when watching the videos. But I don't know. I kind of sometimes I'm like, maybe I'm annoying people and I should just mute. But I don't know, I kind of want to be more talkative this video. I'm gonna try to be.
You're here. Brilliant.
Sometimes I have like no idea what to talk about.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But Ominous won't help me, so I'm hoping you still can. I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But
Why
don't
was
get your
that
hopes
so
up.
backhanded? You?
Ominous is annoyingly
Gee.
stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Goodness gracious.
He's this way.
Well, hurry up then. Anyways.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
I'm hoping the audio's okay because these past, like the first video that I made on this, the audio was so quiet and you could like barely hear me. So I'm hoping you can hear me a little bit better or the audio's like fine. I did mess with it, but I don't know.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
Hey girl.
Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
That is a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her
I'm trying to
memory.
put some friggin'
Get you
chapstick
answers
on.
about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for
It's
Anne.
so cold
Your aunt pursued
over
this
here,
alone.
Like my lips
We
are
could
so
do it
dry
together.
because it's so freaking cold, bro.
I see what you've done here. and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Girl, he's literally
I
down the
hope
hallway. Just call him.
We don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
There you go.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Okay, I'm pretty sure
Looks like a
this is
locked
where we
floor.
learn a spell.
May want to look around.
But I can't remember what I did when I first played. Should I read this? I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He knows how I have no idea what that... How I assist? Bro, I'm so done. This is access. It's so... Dude, it's so late. It's almost 12 right now, so I'm sorry if I sound tired. How I accessed the corridor's entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua Gaunt.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Woody
Gaunt?
Revelio.
Ominous.
Reparo.
Your family was here.
Reparo. Whoops.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes.
I think it would have been so cool if
Nearly
they
all
added
known
like
parcel
more
mouths
things
are
to
descended
this
from
where you could have
Salazar
like
Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
been
You might
more
not
like
want
a
the
part of your
ability
house
to
or
speak past the
and
tongue.
learn more things.
It's often associated
You know what I
with
mean? I don't know
dark
how to explain
wizards.
it.
I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Sorry.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am.
Like to
Stand
become head
back.
of your house or something. What's that called? A perfect? I think that
can't
would have been
believe I'm
so
doing
cool
this.
to add, or you know, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's a quest.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind.
What does that mean? Okay,
There's no
you're the
clear
one that
way
freaking yelled
forward.
at me, man.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Oh my gosh.
The door we
How
came
did I
from,
do this
it
last
closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
I need
Revelio.
Oh, how did I do this? Oh, I think it's the symbols on the...
Dial
yeah.
requires focus.
Aunt Noctua
So-
said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
I think those...
That didn't sound good.
Oh, they're the
Salazar
symbols like
Slytherin didn't
these.
make this easy.
So let's try circle and snake. So we're gonna do circle and snake. Here we go.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was
There's
about to
that
do that
one.
myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see, is there any more over here? How do we crouch again? I forgot. I don't remember. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, here we go. Ooh.
Confringo!
Nice. Oh, I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it was a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. The scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy that meets the eye.
Ominous.
Okay.
Your aunt wanted
Shoot,
to
I need
change your
to
family's traditions.
look at the door.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Aww. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Or this one. Let's see, what is that? Something with a tail? Okay. Let's see if this works.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he?
Hey!
The trial seems to be getting more difficult.
Did I not freaking do it?
But we've made it this far. Don't
Is that
give
not
up.
it? I'm doing it again.
I imagine the speeds vary and symbols differ for every dial.
Okay, so that's not it. Oh shoot, how do I heal? No, that's the map. Shoot. D? No. Crap. I forgot. I'm gonna have to look this up. There we go. Okay. Okay, was that not it? Let's see why not. Okay, how do I... There we go. Oh, here's another little... Cellular Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Nocturne.
Oh, here's another one. Maybe this one's it? Let's try.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Which
Another
one was
dial
that one?
solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Thank y'all. Oh, here's another one. Extraordinary. This journal is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than that we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Oh man. Oh,
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
okay, so this one must
All
be the
I
one
heard was rewards. Keep going.
under those little stairs things. So, what is that? A little fish and an egg? I said egg. Whoops. Do that. Dun, dun, dun. Hopefully this one's it. Okay. Fish.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, wrong one. Excuse me, excuse me.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Oh, is this it? I think I'm gonna do it on Sebastian just because I want to learn the
gate.
spell.
I think we're locked
Spoiler. Sorry,
in.
but
Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
I played this game already, so it's kind of hard not for me to like, you know. Okay, I've lost hope. Oh, she's screaming. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invite him here. Now if he looks for me alone, I'd have to lead him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish he had partnered on better terms. We had partnered on better terms.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on.
I'm pretty sure when I
Ominous
first
has
did
the most
this,
experience with
he
this.
did it.
He
I
should
let him
cast
do it
it.
to me.
You
but
seem to be in
this time I'm
Ominous's
gonna
favor.
do it the other way.
Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we
I
had
still
some
haven't
liquid
even
luck.
heard an apology.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did.
Oh,
He's to
that was my
blame
chair.
for
Sorry, I was
many
moving the arm
unimaginable
handles.
things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
How would you know?
I was taught the Cruciatus curse as a child.
You
My
know- oh,
family's
let me
tradition
finish
involved
talking.
torturing muggles. When I refused, I tasted the agony of the curse myself. Eventually, I did what my family asked. When you witness suffering like that at your own hands, you never forget it. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know what? I said I did it on myself, but I think I did it on Sebastian. I can't remember. I'm gonna do it just because I want the spell.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
think I can
you
cast it if I have
can
to.
learn it another time. I don't remember, or if this is like the only chance that you get to learn it. Oh wait, okay. I looked it up. It says that if you guys want to do this, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It says yes, you can go back to Sebastian in the Undercroft and you can have him teach it to you. So, let's. Maybe this is what I did. I don't remember. Let's just do this
I
one.
want to learn the curse,
We'll learn it later.
but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Yeah, boy, you better not. Oh, okay. Dang. Okay, perfect, I guess.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it.
I wish
We
there was
found
just
Salazar
more
Slytherin's
interaction
scriptorium.
with Sebastian right
I
there.
can't believe we're here.
Like, I wish that he was more concerned or something, you know? Damn, I forgot my...
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
Damn it.
May I
Okay.
have a look?
Give me a minute. I'm gonna empty. If I can, if it will let me, I'm going to do something. Okay, I'm just gonna destroy it. I'm sorry. I want more stuff. Just to see if it's good. Okay, that's literally my only thing there. Is it this? Oh, crap. I need to see what this is, though. Okay, let's just get rid of this, I guess. Oh, wait. 58. Do this. And then get rid of this. I don't know what these are. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if it's any good. I don't know.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to leave.
Damn, this is
But
a lot.
I owe you. Both of you. Without both of
Yeah,
you,
you think,
we'd
babe?
never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Do I have enough? I do. Oh, shoot, are they up there?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Okay.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Oh, here they are.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Dang, kind of sucks because I'm pretty sure we do something else. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I feel bad because obviously he's like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And yet we're kind of like, just do it, bruh. Okay, here it is. I'm going to... I think I'm gonna put this in 3. And then I'm gonna put that one right there. Or should I switch these? To have one at every. I think. What do I want to get rid of? Okay, for now we'll just do that. Yeah. Okay, I still have not reached level 23 yet. Is there anything down here that I can get though?
Revelio.
There's the door. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing not. I'm just kind of going wherever now. Okay, let's find something else we can do to reach level 23. Sometimes this takes a minute to like get to the main quests, but that's alright. That's alright. Ooh, let's talk. Let's talk to Poppy. I don't remember what we do with this dragon egg, like at all. Actually, oh, I forgot you can fast travel.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Oh, okay, wrong spot. Hold on. Hello, Serona. That's your name, right?
Folks still talk
Yeah,
about you
so-
taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Poppy.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Oh my god, what a rude. I wonder what happens if you
That's a good
press
idea.
that though.
We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is
I'm gonna tell her.
working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Yes. Okay. Great. So that's gonna take a minute. Let's do. Oh, 9? Yeah. No. This one. Yeah. Let's do this one. And then, oh shoot, go back to the map. We'll just fast travel. Dun, 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 dun.
Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Perfect, we'll do that after.
I have some promising news about the...
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
That was Poppy.
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that
I
was
gotta get
spotted
water.
in the woods near
BRB, you
Hogsmeade.
guys.
That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
See, like, this is... Oh my god, what was... That scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. That's sipping. This is what I mean with, like, I wish they added more things to do. I know there's a lot, but, like, things like to become an animagus or, like, a perfect, you know? Just things like that.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
I don't know.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Okay, girl.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging
Oh, a
enough
little,
for you.
thingy. Dummy guys.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Girl, I ain't sure.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it, but I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. I have found that we triumph most often when we weather hardship together. Rain does not fall on one roof alone, as my husband was fond of saying. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Oh, girl. I remember switching playing to controller on this game.
You have it.
But
Now,
I'm
why
just
not
playing on my
practice the
keyboard.
new spell on the training dummy?
I am going to switch to nighttime just to get this little
Mine now, demiguise.
demiguise. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Professor, do you have
Crap.
a moment?
I do.
I'm sorry. It seems now is...
I sensed as much.
There we go. Oh,
Professor, do you have a moment?
okay, this
I
might
do.
take me a minute.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
Ah,
I can't skip
the
it.
art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare. And, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Alright, now let's... Girl. Let's go to... Should we do Poppy's or Sebastian's? Let's see. Let's just speak with Sebastian first. I'm just trying to do whatever I can to level up. Let's just walk there. The map can be so confusing for like hidden spots. For some reason, for me, I don't know. Let's just walk. Ooh, and it's night, or switches to nighttime too, so maybe we'll find some dummy guys. And there was some at Hogsmeade. I should have collected them, but I didn't. forgot to
You'll never
say.
believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It
We did
was
what we
hard
had
to
to
do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own
Oh,
good.
I was gonna say boys live right
Ominous.
there.
We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian.
Yo, I'm gonna
I
eat a
heard
cookie
everything.
because
You swore you'd
I'm kinda
never
craving
engage
one.
in anything to do
Let me
with
just
dark
mute
magic
so you don't
again.
get annoyed.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
You know what, too? That cookie was bomb, by the way. I wish we got more quests to do with Ominous. I would have liked to like do more things with him as well. Like the just like, you know, getting to know him, getting to know his story. But I gotta go level up. So now I need more things to do. Okay, let's do this one. I tried to do like every one of the quests when I was playing on the Nintendo, but I don't think I did, and then I couldn't even get to the ending of the game because for me, for some reason, you had to be like a certain level, and I just could not get to that level for some reason. So I'm gonna try and do that. Oh, she's like right here. Okay, we're just gonna go here. I remember like having to look up the ending because it like would not let me get by it.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Oh. Oh, okay. That was weird.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh. I got you, girl. Don't worry about it.
Using that girl as bait, Alan's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Wow. Oh, you know what I should do first, if it'll let me, before I start fighting? Hold on. Bam. Okay, now we got 4. Sure, why not? I don't use stealth that much, so... Okay, sure. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna use them. I don't know.
I've seen her show more affection to a hall club. Everyone in Upper Oxford.
You wouldn't last a week. You see if you can last even a day without us reminding you where you last did your sacks of gold.
Should I just go for it? Got the Cruciatus. Wait, Crucius?
The Hamlets don't stand a chance against us.
Oh, how do I dodge again? I forgot.
Had enough?
Uh-oh. I forgot buttons. I forgot buttons. Whoops. Maybe this would be easier if I just did it on my controller again. Whoops. My bad. Maybe,
Natty must have been taken this way.
don't do that.
I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. It might. Using that girl as bait, Alan's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Expulsion!
Stupid Hogwarts, there is no.
Why are their levels are so high? Oh. Okay, maybe I should switch to the controller.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Natty must be
That's rude.
Expulsion!
Oh. We're messed up already.
Incendio!
Messed up already.
Expulsion!
Grab buttons, spaghetti buttons. Ooh, what's over here? Okay, I might need to switch to the freaking controller. Okay, hold on, let me find it. This is why I switched the first time too. Let's see if I remember the controllers for a controller. Okay, I might have to test this out. Oh my gosh, my feet breaking hurt. I'm gonna put this little seat thingy up. Hopefully you can still hear me from kind of far. Put it closer to my mouth. Okay. Hello?
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
Spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you.
Why are you
Are you alright?
That he
I'm
looks
all
like
right.
he's 15 years old.
Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Damn, do I gotta do everything? Just kidding. Okay.
Protego.
That's Protego. Protego. What's Revelio? Oh.
Revelio. Protego.
That one. Okay, we got that.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
We got that.
If Natty couldn't summon Mr. Rabe's wand from her cell,
There
it
we
must
go.
be blocked by something. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
You got it. Love letter. Hold on.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
Let's explore. Clicking this thing.
Prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Armchair. Not exactly what I was looking for, but hey. You are as dear to me as an Audrey whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a Croup could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
Okay. Ooh, here we go.
I understand.
Oh, I thought this was one of those. Wait, is it? Damn. Whatever. Whatever. Sorry.
Revelio.
So what are you doing?
Goodness, the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Hell no.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay, let's do the main one really quick.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh, I gotta sneeze.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice
Yeah, I remember
potion.
this one.
You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Interesting.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we
I hope in the
discussed, you'll
second
need the
game we're actually,
password
like,
from Scrope,
more
who
of
could
an
be
adult.
anywhere in the
I
castle.
don't know.
You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny because when you pass by all of the students, they're all just like, Professor Blackwood! Let's see if they'll do it.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't. Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Lady? Lady? Oh my gosh, she's dreaming. That scared me. Ooh. That was weird.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Oh, gosh.
Something.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
I hope that Quidditch is in the
What did
second
we do
game.
to deserve him as a
Because
headmaster?
when I found
When
out
I
it wasn't in
witnessed
this
what
game,
passes
oh
for
my gosh, I was
magic
so
in these
disappointed.
halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Honestly, I think a lot of people were kind of disappointed that it wasn't in the game.
Just it's not about anything I've been doing.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
And I don't miss him. I'm doing that. That's crazy.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever.
Cute.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Oh, no. I'm guessing it's this one.
Purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Oh, okay.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was Scrope. It's us burping.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Confringo!
Oh shoot, now where do I go? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's walk there.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm feeling like walking.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in Charm?
Oh shoot, I keep forgetting.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio.
Oh, I can't go through there. Oh, I missed some stuff over there.
Revelio.
I really can't go through here? Oh my goodness. Hair tonic, mustache wax, pomade, comb, back scratcher. Paid in a very small part reminder to be billed by ministry. Is there anything down here?
That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here, in this place, You may call me
Oh, I
Neve.
remember this one.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously.
I didn't
Use
like this
the
one. I don't
tools you
know.
encounter to find me.
I
The
think it looks
first you
so
will
cool,
need
but
is a cloak.
I got aggravated because I think I kept dying.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay, if I can run through this, I think I'll be good. Yeah, there we go.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Terrifying, brother. Terrifying. Oh my gosh.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Ay, they scared me. How do I get past this guy?
I need to time this just right.
No! Darn it, I thought that was the right time. This might take a minute.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Oh no. Okay, wait for that one. How, dude? How? Like, I gotta do it right when they turn. How? Oh gosh, I did.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Girl, what staircase? Okay.
Death.
Scurry. gosh.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Oh.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Really? Oh, I'm going for it.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Please don't go over here. Turn away, turn away. Now how do we get past this one? There we go.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
That scared me.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
Oh, my back hurts.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oh my gosh, why are they so scary?
I've never felt such power. Bombarda!
Oh my goodness.
Defender! Bombarda! Taker! Depulsor! Descender! Defender! Bombarda!
Excuse me, rats. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Taker! Stupid! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Depulsor! Bombarda!
I'm gonna try not to die.
Sender! Defender! Bombarda! Stupid! Defender!
Uh-oh. I don't know how to heal.
Taker! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda!
What is
Defender!
How do I heal? How do I heal and
Descender!
dash? Forgot I could do that.
Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda!
There's nobody there.
Defender! Taker! Bombarda! Defender! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Depulsor!
Defender! Bombarda! Defender!
No, move.
Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulse!
Okay, how do I heal?
Revelio.
Ah, freak, I don't know how.
Protego.
Ah, freak. My butt hurts. Oh my gosh.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You're far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Great.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve! Why? We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Was that? I don't know if that was it or if there was more. For some reason, I remember that being a lot harder on the Nintendo.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain. What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
See, I don't know about that. I think she had good intentions, but then she was like, you know what? I want power, you know? I don't know. Is that really good intentions? I mean, that's life, you know?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what
Are
you
you
don't
kidding
yet
me?
know is that
You
a
have
dangerous
no right to be
goblin
questioning
called
me like that for
Ranrock
those
has
first 3
access to a
trials.
repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Girl.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and...
Okay.
shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize.
Oh
I
my
hope we
gosh,
can
you
finish
finally
what we started with
apologized.
the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Wow. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to level up again. Yes, and I need to learn Bombarda. Okay.
Glacius.
Oh my gosh, I really wish that worked.
Leviosa. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Did I not do it?
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
There you go.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh, can't say I'm terrible.
I take it you're ready to learn your new...
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Here. Confringo. Crucio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Confringo! Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Wingardium
Lots of bone
Leviosa.
rattle.
Confringo. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead.
Confringo.
Be on your guard.
Glacius. Let's go. Confringo.
another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a
Guardian
cinch.
Leviosa, how gracious of you.
I try.
Here.
That worked. Keep going.
Confringo. Glacius. Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Confringo! Accio!
Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back then?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. Did it only upset her? Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Pity. Not quite. I will make you. You're pathetic. Window. Enemy to the ground. I work best. Leviosa. Bolsa. Enjoy suffering, do you? Well, stay back. Got him! I will have my revenge! Finish me!
You'll not win here. We'll make them retreat.
Is that the best you can?
I'm handling you.
Keep out the way! Got it!
You'll not win here. The Voltrees will make them.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio. Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deek thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deek know what you learn about Deek's old friend.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts.
I'll keep an eye.
Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat.
Hillman.
Oh no, Levioso. I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straight. Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For his wife, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope at least 10 usually. Parrot, fantastic.
And she's in. She's creepy. From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step. the ground, or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Well, there's no turning back now.
Over here! Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get that, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than... Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After...
And...
True.
And...
How could I have been so blind?
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
I do care about Anne, but I'm tired of explaining myself. Perhaps we should part ways.
That's not what I meant. We're just not getting answers. I need answers. For Anne.
I know. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving on the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard our hamlet valuables, but it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took over the coast. Let's overhead. Something's in the bottom.
I'll take one of those.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to track this mountain in silence. I bet the Thessalon's close by. Trespass. There they are. Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
There we are. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Who's that? Someone there?
I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right. I'm most keen to help him achieve his goals in that. knife off of me.
I won't rest. Run away. You intend to die.
Easily diverted.
Confringo!
That's your best. You can't stop us.
Confringo! Glacius!
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Confringo!
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait!
Wait? For what? Ugh, why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing, to find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo!
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Confringo! staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Through the cabin can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Confringo!
We've seen rune symbols like these before. Can't get out of here quick enough.
Nothing like an animal control to bring friends together. Rebellion. Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Rebellion.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried. Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here. Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Ha. 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 Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs, but the view, well worth it.
Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Ha. Ha.
Another barrier. Some block through. Just. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be
Confringo.
speaking language by now. Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. Revelio. I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece of the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care, if at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I found one of
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said, I shall wait.
I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Someone there? Someone there? Wait a moment. Hello?
There could be goblin loyalists in here. Oh, no sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine. Lodgok!
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Quiet as a grapple. I'm on for a bacon and mushroom stew. Someone's here.
Potato!
I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau.
Fringo!
Stop it!
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me, I
Ranrock's
wonder?
gonna be pleased with our progress. Who was on that car? Lend me a hand with this part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo.
What's going on out there? Someone out there? Show yourself, if you're there. What's going on out there?
Confringo.
Over here! I know you're here somewhere. Where did they go? Wizards are no match for Ranrock. Let's get this over. Can't handle a little old stupid. Someone's been taken out last
Revelio.
Centuries of injustice.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
Hello? Who's there? Feels like I've been at too much thinking. I won't rest until you're dead. Bring 'em, squid. I'll find you. What's my hand?
Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Well done. You won't last long. Stop avoiding me.
These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Places! Confringo! Crucible!
Not quite. Time for this. I will make you pay.
less foul hulking brute. Revelio. Confringo. I have to find a way to stop that drill.
You. That is unfortunate. No matter. We will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was! Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along.
Poor Lodgok, dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is. But my owl, I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed. You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information. This place could do with a bit of... Let's look around. Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
It looks like a grab horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grab horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge.
If that's what...
Now, Professor Rack... So, I shall wish you good...
Hey guys, I just want to say right here, the reason why I kind of go back and forth is because I remember this being so hard to beat on the Nintendo. So if you're doing this, I would recommend getting a whole bunch of, of those, what are those, the little wiggle worm potions or whatever, because you're gonna need them. Good luck.
Tobbs Cave shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
This must be the place. Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself.